Okay, PCT day 9. We're at mile 102.2 roughly. We've got about 7 miles into Warner Springs, where there's hopefully chargers and bucket showers and laundry. We'll see. Happy Easter, by the way, to everybody. So that's why we don't know if all that stuff will be available when we get there, but we shall see. Hopefully at least charging stations get our batteries charged up. We got our first kind of cloudy morning. I mean, outside of the morning or the night where we had the big storm. Yeah, that's about it. So we're going to head off down the trail. Let's go. Beginning to smell very cowy down here. I think we're going right down into the meadow. I am quite excited. It's a very iconic PCT spot. Didn't know if I'd ever be here. Very cool. Okay, so we found our first actual streaming creek since mile 4, I think. It's beautiful. So I was able to actually wash my hair back. That's nice. It's still pretty nasty, but cleanest we've been probably since the beginning. And we should have flowing water throughout the day in the next couple days, so that's really nice. And we should be about, I think, a mile or two away from Eagle Rock. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to fill up a couple liters here and, yeah, hike on pretty soon. Yeah. Down there. Our first river crossing. We're closing in on Eagle Rock. There she is. Some old trees. Back at it.
Still a warm one.
Got it.
Isn't anybody else coming, is there?
Nope.
Mr. Peterson.
Took about an hour and a half break at Warner Springs Community Center, charged up the phones. Go in the shade, met a bunch of other hikers there, and what time is it, noon? Just about noon, back on trail.
Trying. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going down. I think the airport's right there.
Yeah, it's way over there.
He's in trouble. He doesn't pull up and come up those darker colored trees right in front of us. He's in a little hurt.
Whoa.
That guy's doing better there. Holy mackerel, look at the size of that bumblebee. Woo. It's as big as that glider. Well, maybe not. That guy's on about the same height class. That's not a very long glide. Not exactly the same as the other one. Got a little more speed there. Maybe those just practice runs or something. Just make sure they have a line right there. That's pretty rare having a two-tone counter like that, isn't it?
Megan would not be jealous of us any other day, but today,
Yeah, it's a flapping on horses.
still.
Oh, the land, you mean? Yeah. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. We're focused on eating. We're used to hikers. Typical hikers. Hey, boss.
Those are some healthy cows.
Happy cows. Happy cows. It's like a puppy dog.
Nope, squirrel. Really? Okay, so we left Warner Springs just about after noon sometime, 12:30 or so. Hiked about, I think 3 miles out, and it was insanely hot. It got up to like 80 something degrees or more, and in the direct sun, and just bad. So the first water source we came to was 3 miles out, this stream we've been hanging out at, and as we've been down here, it's just got progressively warmer. So we decided just to keep staying here. It's 4 o'clock now. We're going to head out. We've looked at campsites at like 2 miles, at 3 miles, at 4 miles, at 5 miles. We're just gonna kind of play it by elevation and by temperature, and get just as far as we can get safely without, heat stroke and all that. So yeah, the video today will probably be pretty short because we spent a good 2 hours just laying down here in the creek bed, which is really nice. Putting clothes out, soaking our feet and all that, but not much hiking today. We've really been spoiled by the weather because it hasn't been above 80 more than 2 days on the whole hike. So today when it hit 80, it's like, whew, big adjustment. Tomorrow's supposed to be the same thing, so we're kind of planning to do, get up super early, 4 or so tomorrow, and start hiking to avoid the heat tomorrow, and probably the same thing the next day before it starts to cool off a little bit. Yeah, so that's the plan. So we're gonna shortly head out and hopefully not get cooked out there. everyone. It is the end of day 9. Sorry it's super late, but we just got into camp. Barely had time to set up our tents and eat before the sun went down. So didn't really have time to film this. But anyway, end of day 9. We're at mile marker 117, I believe. And I think that puts us at around 15 miles for the day. So it's like our second biggest day. It was so hot today. We just took a massive break in the middle of the day. That still wasn't enough. It was still so hot. It finally cooled off a little, but then we had this gigantic climb to get to a good campsite. Plus, we had to fill up on water because we have a long water carry tomorrow to Mike's place and the water tank. So I think it's still like 9 miles from where we're at. So it's going to be quite a carry. So, sorry if today's video was super short, but just not a lot going on. A lot of just laying low in the creek bed and trying to stay cool with how hot it is. It's going to be a similar thing tomorrow. We're going to try to get a lot of miles done early and then lay low and then get a few at the end of the night. So, that is the plan. So, good night from the PCT day 9. Thanks for following along on the adventure, and we'll see you guys in the morning.